is the smartest man in every room. The one who chooses to look like fool, not the one who is foolish. He gains by appearing harmless. He disarms by seeming simple. He collects information while others compete for attention. Because perception is a weapon, and nothing is more strategic than being underestimated, Balthazar Gracian warned. The wise man plays the fool when it suits him, and it suits him when stakes are high, when egos are loud, when the real power must remain hidden. The true player knows. Reputation is a mask, and masks create openings. The man who controls how he is perceived controls how others behave. He lets the room reveal its secrets. He lets others burn their strategies in public. He waits in the shadow of their pride and moves when it matters. Visibility is a liability. Noise is vulnerability. All rulers and men of power understand this fact. Always forgive a friend who betrays you, not because you're noble, but because you understand opportunity. You can never trust them again, but you can use them. Betrayal is a gift. It exposes every hidden motive they swore didn't exist. It shows you where loyalty ends and where fear begins. Machiavelli said the man who deceives will always find those willing to be deceived. So let him think he's fooled you. Let him whisper your name to your enemies. Let him carry false truths into real conspiracies. Keep him close, not as a friend, but as an instrument of information. Every word he speaks will reveal another shadow. Every move he makes will uncover another hand. But never trust him. Trust is the luxury of the naive. His loyalty is a corpse. You simply choose how to use it. Forgive him not to heal, but to exert more control. Always let everyone think they are smarter than you. For once they realize this is not the case, they will have already lost. Power is never given. It is taken. Influence works best when it is invisible. Ego blinds people, and a blinded opponent is already halfway conquered. Sun Tzu said, appear weak when you are strong, and strong when you are weak. People reveal themselves when they think you pose no threat. They speak freely. They misjudge you. They underestimate you. And in doing so, they hand you openings to exploit. Let them believe they're ahead. Let them feel victorious. A person convinced of their superiority exposes their intentions without restraint. They brag. They overreach. They stop thinking. That is the moment you position yourself above them. Not by force, by patience, by letting their ego build the trap they fall into. For once they realize the truth, the power has already shifted.
You think of surrender? Remember this. You started as a damn sperm, fighting through millions, and yet you won. Before you had a name, a voice, or even form, you conquered the impossible. You were born from a war that most never survived. And now, after all that, you would quit because life grew difficult? No. You were not made for comfort. You were made for conquest. Pain is not your punishment. It is your proof. Each scar is a scripture of survival. Each failure, a lesson written in your own strength. You came from the struggle. You were chosen by existence itself. So rise again, for the universe has already declared you worthy of the fight. Law 21 of power. Play a sucker to catch a sucker. In other words, seem dumber than your target. Arrogant people hate feeling inferior. The moment they think they're smarter than you, They lower their guard. They talk too much. They reveal too much. And that's when the real player wins. History's full of examples. Napoleon once underestimated Talleyrand, thinking he was just a quiet diplomat. But Talleyrand let him think that. He smiled, listened, and waited until Napoleon destroyed his own reputation and Talleyrand quietly took his power. The smartest people never show their full hand. They stay calm. They let others believe they're in control, when in reality they're being controlled. Remember this, the loudest man in the room is often the weakest. Stay quiet, stay underestimated. Because when they think you're a fool, you've already won. Follow for the next law. A man who stares only at his wounds remains wounded. Pain becomes his identity, and suffering turns into habit. Hurt itself does not break a person, clinging to it does. When pain is treated as proof of injustice, it traps the mind in the past and poisons the future. But when pain is questioned, it becomes instruction. Every hardship carries a lesson for those strong enough to extract it. What is learned no longer needs to be endured again. Growth begins the moment suffering is no longer worshipped, but studied. The same experience that weakens one person sharpens another. Those who turn pain into knowledge rise beyond it. Those who nurse it remain beneath it. Strength is built when pain is used, not pitied. The past should shape the mind, not chain it. Knowledge is knowing many things, the pieces of a great puzzle scattered before us. But wisdom is knowing which piece belongs where. Knowledge gathers, wisdom understands. You see, you can know everything that's said in a conversation and still miss what someone truly means. Knowledge teaches us how to speak, but wisdom teaches us when to be silent. For silence often reveals more than words ever could. The clever mind seeks answers. The wise soul seeks understanding. Knowledge looks outward to what can be seen and measured. Wisdom looks inward to what truly matters. For knowledge fills the mind, but wisdom fills the heart with light. To know is to learn truth. To be wise is to live it. If you kill a cockroach, you are a hero. If you kill a butterfly, you are a villain. You applaud the sentence, yet you do not see the trap inside it. The morality is not built on truth. It is built on appearances. You worship beauty. You despise what is ugly. And then you pretend your judgments come from virtue, but they do not. You call the act good or evil based not on the action, but on the aesthetic of the victim. A butterfly dies, you mourn. A cockroach dies, you celebrate. The same act, the same violence. Only the costume changes. Do you see it now? Human beings are not seekers of truth. They are seekers of pleasing illusions. They label their instincts morality, so they can feel noble while obeying their impulses. You pity the graceful, you crush the repulsive, and still you claim righteousness. I say this, if you wish to know a man's soul, do not ask what he believes. Ask what he loves, what he hates. There you will find his true philosophy, raw, primitive, unfiltered. The hero and the villain are often the same man, seen from different eyes. So, before you judge the act, ask yourself, are you defending morality or merely defending your preferences? Most people never know the difference. Weak people revenge, strong people forgive, intelligent people ignore. Let me tell you why this is one of the most misunderstood truths you'll ever hear. Revenge feels powerful, but it's not power, it's desperation. It means someone else is still controlling your emotions, your time, your thoughts. A weak person reacts. A weak person tries to get even and ends up sinking even lower. Strong people, they forgive, not because the other person deserves it, but because they deserve peace. Forgiveness is not softness, it's strength. It's saying, you will not live rent-free in my mind. But the highest level, the most dangerous level, the level very few ever reach, intelligent people ignore, not because they're blind, but because they see too clearly. They understand energy is priceless, attention is currency, and some battles are won simply by refusing to fight. Ignoring is not indifference, it's mastery. It's choosing your focus. It's saying, my time is too valuable, my mind is too sharp, and my future is too important to waste on people who don't matter. So ask yourself, are you reacting like the weak, healing like the strong, or evolving like the intelligent? Because your response reveals your level.